Spell it for me and tell me what you do.
Sure, my name is Amit, spelled A-M-I-T. I'm the CEO of Tallyfy, spelled T-A-L-L-Y-F-Y.
And your last name?
It's Kothari, K-O-T-H-A-R-I. Yes.
Okay, tell me a little bit about Tallyfy.
It's a workflow app, so you can run any repeatable workflow that you do at work on it, like client onboarding or employee onboarding. So anything that goes between people that has to be done right, you never have to ask the question, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Because the app tells you who's done, when, and so on. So it reduces stress at work, basically.
I mean, that has to be a huge relief for HR departments who have all these different things they've got to get done.
All sorts. I mean, we're having a lot of traction with client onboarding, actually.
Oh,
because clients, when they join a new firm or something, they want to know how, something is going to be done. A predictable 3 weeks feels really comfortable and nice. So they follow the checklist along, and it's a better first impression for clients, which means they're more likely to stick around because you gave them a good first impression.
That's super smart.
So people use it for that too, and a whole bunch of other use cases.
Good. So you're winning an award today, so what are your feelings, thoughts?
It was a great surprise. I mean, we know Betsy, of course, for some time. The second day I was in the US, it was a winter's day in Central West End. She met us at the Chase Hotel. She bought us a drink. We didn't know anyone. We didn't know a single person. And it was the most welcoming conversation we've ever had anywhere. And from that point, which was more than, I think, 3 years ago, I think now, we just fell in love with St. Louis. And I don't think that this is simply a wayside with that long relationship with Mosaic. This just happens to be a sort of blip in that timeline. We'll continue to be even more involved, award or no award, with Mosaic. So, I'm really appreciative of what they do, but it's time for us to give back now as well.
That's really great. So tell me a little bit about Mosaic. Do you feel like St. Louis is doing a good job of being intentional about being welcoming? And we are a very multicultural community.
Yeah. I think Mosaic's model is, of course, what they believe in, but their ambassadors do some of that as well. So, for example, my brother's coming to St. Louis next month, and he was never going to come to St. Louis, just to visit. But who knows, he might like it. And if that's the purpose that we're all setting out here to achieve, then it's being achieved. Our friends are visiting St. Louis and falling in love with it, having not realized what it's really about or how charming it really is. So, in a way, we're trying to do our bit for Mosaic's mission.
So you thought you'd come here? Did you ever imagine you'd stay?
Well, it was visa permitting, which is a whole other conversation in itself. However, Mosaic helped with the visa too, for when we won the Arch Grant in order to come from London to here. So I hope that in 5 years our visa gets renewed. Our intention is to stay here forever and live here, have a life here. But much else outside of our control is at stake here as well. So we'll go through the paperwork and bureaucracy, but we're here to stay.
So good. Anything I didn't ask you you'd want to say?
No, just that these guys we really believe in their mission, and not just as a strapline, but we just go out there evangelizing them. But not just even them. It's just the idea of St. Louis and moving here and working here and so on.
What do you like about it?
There's 3 things I like. The cost of living is very low. We were in Silicon Valley for 6 months last year, where it's at least probably 10 times more to live in San Francisco. So that's one thing. The second is that people are friendly. And on the coast, I mean, you have to be someone in order to talk to someone in a high position or get introduced. Or people seem to give time here more easily, and at least entertain a conversation. Friendliness. And then the Midwestern ethic, just the general idea that the Midwest stands for, the work ethic, the humbleness of people sometimes. They don't call it the show me steak for no reason, right? So I think that kind of down-to-earthness is often not present in coastal cities, especially in our sector. It forces us to make our business work for people who are skeptical, which is a great test for a business.
Right, it sure is.
If it doesn't work in Missouri, it probably won't work anywhere.
And how about people? Can you hire the people you need?
Yeah, very much so. We had 5 interns from WashU over summer working with us at T-Rex, and 25 applied. So it's an ample source of talent and people, and it's great.
Would you call your company a tech company?
For sure. Yeah, we're a tech company. And all our funding came from Silicon Valley investors, mostly. But the Missouri Technology Commission is our largest investor because they match funded them. So we certainly are a tech company.
Well, I wish you every luck in the world.
Yeah.
Thank you. That